Welcome back, baseball fans, to the Summer 69-72 Carryover League. We have another league round of 5 in the National League featuring the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Pirates. And the Pirates, preseason favorites after an outstanding draft in the National League, lost their first series of the year, 3-2. But they beat Arizona in Game 1 pretty handily, 8-1 behind Bob Veal. Let's quickly just take a peek at the standings. It's very early in the season still. And in that division, the North, where the Cardinals, Reds, and Pirates all reside, the Cardinals, they had a very sketchy draft, but they have a pretty easy schedule, and they are currently in first place. Reds, Pirates supposed to compete for the title in that division, and the Cubs got swept by the Mets. And Arizona is probably the best equipped challenger to Colorado in that division. They're now 2-4 after losing a game to the Pirates in Game 1. So in Game 2 of a best of 5 in Pittsburgh for Arizona, Dave Boswell will be the pitcher. And for the Pirates, the Moose is on the loose. Bob Moose. You may have seen this card in the Winter Baseball Classic back when we were testing cards in a short tournament to see if they had viability for the Summer League. Bob Moose has a couple good years in this 4-year span. So the Pirates took the 69 version, and once this card expires, they'll bump it up to probably one of the other years in that series, between 1970 and 73 at that point. So, Game 2 in Pittsburgh. Steve Braun will lead it off for the Diamondbacks. 42 is a roller first. Paul Popovich, 65. Off the Moose card, 111-14 double is a double. George Thomas, 311. Left B plus injury. That's he's their left fielder, and he's hurt, so he's out of the game. And they'll put Don Lockett out there into left field. It's a shame. All right, and with 2 outs, it's Ed Herman. 211. This guy's center field. All right, Arizona just lost their best hitter at the top of the inning. And the Pirates have, boy, I guess I'll go batting average after every guy bats. Rennie Stennett, 353, leads it off. Pops are short. Matty Alou, 331, 43, bounces to first. Bleffery's a 419 at first base. That's going to be a single. Manny Sanguian bats third, hitting 325. Sanguian 1-6 is a 5-4-3 double play. All right, top of 2. Jim Lytle, 67. Single 1-16 is a base hit off the Moose card. Larry Howard, 211. That is a 6-4-3 double play. And Dalton Jones, 45. Sky's the center. All right, bottom of 2. Willie Stargell and his 48 homers, 295 batting average. 1-6 is a walk. Roberto Clemente hitting a measly 352 and batting 5th, just so that we can get most of those hits when there are men on base, I guess. Since there's some pretty stiff competition on this team, who bats third, second, first, leadoff. So anyway, Clemente walks. 2 on for the 301 hitting Richie Hebner. Fielder's choice. Runners in the corners. For Bob Robertson, we haven't looked at a card yet. Let's look at Bob Robertson before he bats, because he only hit 287. But unfortunately for the rest of the National League, he actually hits righties better than lefties, which is pretty remarkable. This guy's batting 7th on this team. 56 is a K. And with 2 outs, Al Oliver probably never batted 8th in his life, but has to bat 8th on this team. 211 is a pop to third. So there you go. 2 shutout innings by Diamondback starter Dave Boswell. Here's Curt Blefary. Lines are short. Felipe Alou, 5'11", pitcher. E34. And it's Grandma C. Stevie Ray Braun 1-7 is a K. Bottom of the third, Gene Alley. 2-7, grounds to short. Rennie Stennett, 37, single and a 12, single. Matty Alou, 65, pops the third, and with 2 outs. Sanguian, 49, triple 1 and 2, single, is a single at dot. Runners on the corners for Stargell. 39, this will be a bit damaged. This will leave a mark. It's a base at the left field. Let's look at Stargell, by the way. And I managed to only get a single somehow, with 2 outs and 2 on. So Stennett has to see if he can score from second on a single here. 1-12, 1-14. Off the light, he'll run off the little arm, and he's thrown out at the plate. Pirates stubbing their toe here in game 2. We go to the 4th scoreless. Paul Popovich, 2-6, second. 2-8 for Don Locke is a walk. And Ed Herman, 2-6 is a line of second. And Lytle, 2-12, pitcher. All right, Moose and Boswell are dealing today, folks. It's Roberto Clemente, 49 triple single, base hit. Hebner, 2-3, pops out. Bob Robertson, 2-5, Ks, and with 2 outs, Al Oliver, 66, bounces to second. Dalton Jones is a 40-14 at second. It's a base hit. Runners in the corners, 2 outs for the worst hitter on the Pittsburgh team, Gene Alley, who hit .244. And of course, let's take a look at Gene Alley's card, because he's the guy who produces the first runs of the game. 111, double to left field, naturally. Oliver, thinking about scoring from first on a double, 14-15-16, minus 1 arm of Locke. Slides in on a 15. Al Oliver. Pretty slick moves there for Al. And yes, he slides in safely at the plate. A 2-run, 2-out double, 2-0 Pirates. And he's the worst hitter on the team. Rennie Stennett, 67, walks. Matty Alou, 54, third X. Braun, 3-23 at third, 3-E-23, ground ball B. All right, 2-zip in the 5th. The Moose on the loose here in Pittsburgh. Larry Howard, 47 Ks. Dalton Jones, 64. Homer 1-10, double. It's a double. Blefrey, 2-8, double 1-14 is a double. Here come the Diabolics. The Diabolics down by a run now after an RBI double. Felipe Alou, 37, flies left, and with 2 outs, it's Stevie Ray Vaughan, 44, skies the center, but center field, Matty Alou's a 2-8 in center field. The inning is over. It's 2-1 Pittsburgh going to the bottom of the 5th. Let's pause for a word from our sponsor.
This is the Shrimp Trawler video channel.
Este es el canal de videos de camaroneros.
Refreshing. Okay, bottom of the 5th, 2-1 game. It's Manny Sanguian, 4-12 first. Stargell, 4-12 left. And Roberto Clemente, 55, rolls to second. We go to the 6th, 2-1. Diamondbacks. Not budging here today. Paul Popovich, 2-4 second. Used to be a Pirate. And a Cub. Don Locke, 2-8 walk. He's walked twice. Ed Herman, lead run actually. 53, left X. This is Willie Stargell's a 3E4 minus 4. That's a left A, so the runner advances from first to second. Runner at second, 2 outs for Jim Lytle, 42, rolls to first. Bottom of the 6th. Nice game, 2-1. Hebner, 35, hit by pitch. Robertson, 4-4, second X. Dalton Jones, a 4-14 base hit. Uh-oh, that's starting to come unglued again. Al Oliver, runners in the corners. 47's a K. Now they're going to have to bring the infield up for Gene Tornado Alley. You can't stop him. You can only hope to contain old Gene. Here he walks. And the bases are loaded with 1 out, and you have the 353 hitting Stennett, and then yada, 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 and then the guy after that, and yeah. Boswell is a starter 7. Oh, heck, play the infield up. Why not? They're going to play it up for Stennett, 37. 37. Let's take a look at Stennett's card here. Ridiculous. 37, you should be out with this card, but it's single 1 to 12, and that is a single. And the Pirates have a 3-1 lead. Here's Matty Alou. Up again. 65, pops to third. And with 2 outs, Sanguian flies to right. Right fielder is Alou, who's a 3-4. And he makes the grab. 3-1 game. Top of the 7th for Bob Moose. Starter 7. Larry Howard, 47's a K. Dalton Jones, 312, low max. And Bleffrey, 48, is a pop to third. 7th inning stretch here in Pittsburgh. We are listening to the Intruders. It was Cowboys to Girls, and now we're listening to another one of their LPs, Energy of Love, from 1975. There you go. Intruders, Pennsylvania band. I think they're from Philadelphia, though. On the Gamble label, they're pretty good. I think they were from Philly, though, not Pittsburgh. Anyway, bottom of the 7th. 3-1. Boswell has been gritty. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. He's put 13 guys on base. And Willie Stargell leads off the inning. Why not, you know, at least get some guy who throws with his left arm in the game? So here comes Don McGinn. Let's take a look at Don. In the 7th inning, simply so that Stargell isn't quite as devastating. Yeah, there you go. Willie Stargell. 312, grounds a second. Robert Clemente, 410, center X. And that is Lytle, who's pretty good. He's a 2-8 in center field. And Hebner, 37, single 1 to 12, base hit. Bob Robertson with 2 outs, 54, left B. The Diamondbacks are hanging in there, 3-1. Bob Moose pitching pretty darn good. Great bullpen at the back for the Pirates. Hernandez and Justy, ERAs around 2. This team has the formula for the whole 9 yards. Good at the top, good at the bottom, and a ridiculous lineup. And no major holes. The only major holes is the weak-hitting shortstop who has driven in 2 of the 3 runs today. So that's, yeah, okay. You get the idea. Felipe Alou in the 8th, leading off, 210, grounds a third. Stevie Ray Braun, 2-7, is a base hit, and the tie run is Paul Popovich, however you wish to pop it. 1-7, center. 2 outs for Don Locke. 47 is a K, the Moose. 8 innings in the book of a 3-1 game. McGinn, going to stick around for a 2nd inning. Al Oliver, 39, right. Tornado Alley, short X. This is Popovich at 321. Cheap single. And Gene Alley's 2 for 3 plus a walk. Stennett, now they're going to start bringing in defense at the end here. Stennett's going to bat 3-6. Single 1 is 16 is a base hit. But coming in for him to play second will be Mazeroski, slick fielding infielder. So now their defense is in the game now. 2 on, 1 out for Matty Alou. 110 is a single to right. Alley, a 14 runner against the 0 arm of Alou. He's going to try and score, and he's thrown out on a 15. Huge break for Arizona. So now we have 2 outs, and it's Manny Sanguian. 43, first X. Bleffrey's a 40-19. That's a single dot, which simply loads the bases again. Pirates have 4 hits in the inning and no runs. And it's Stargell, the guy who McGinn came in for in the 7th inning. Willie Stargell, 5-12, pitcher B. Dan McGinn gives up 5 singles in 2 innings, and none of the guys score. It's 3-1 in the 9th. I think we're going to pull the Moose. We're going to pull him. We're going to go right to Ramon Hernandez in the 9th. Let's take a look at this guy. Ridiculous. He have a 1.67 ERA, and then they got Justy with a 1.92 ERA. But they got to start letting these guys finish off games, you know. So here it is. Ed Herman in the 9th. 34. Grounds a third. Jim Lytle. Oh boy. Don Hahn's going to bat for him, right-hander. Don Hahn, 52, pops to first. And with 2 outs, Larry Howard, 48, is a walk. And with 2 outs, it's Dalton Jones, They're going to turn it over. They're going to turn it over for Jim Davenport, batting for Dalton Jones here. With 2 outs in the 9th inning, the pitch to Jim Davenport, 35, is a ground ball to short, and that's your inning. And the Pirates win another one, 3-1 here in Pittsburgh. Three River Stadium just recently opened up. We figured that the 3 ballparks, Riverfront, Three River Stadium, and Veterans Stadium, all opened up between 1970 and 71 at some point. So Hernandez gets the save, gave up a walk. 8 brilliant innings for the Moose. 5 hits and a run. It was earned. 2 walks, 4 strikeouts. McGinn survived just 5 singles, and that's about it. But Boswell, tough loss. Put 9 men on, only 3 scored. They were all earned. Walk 5, struck out 3. 1019, 0108, 31415, 3453. When you look at the game a little closer, a 3-1 game. Arizona put 8 men on base. Pittsburgh put 19 men on base. So the better team won today, folks, and that is, of course, the Pirates. So, Pirates are now officially over 500 for the first time in the season. And they go to Arizona for a couple. All they need to do is win a game to end this series. And this will be the final best-of-5 series of this round as we move into divisional games coming up. So let's take a look at the year-to-date numbers. Pirates 4-3, hitting .298 with a .297 ERA. So overachieving, statistically they're much better than their record indicates. And Arizona's 2-5, hitting .244 with a .405 ERA, and that's pretty much what you got with that team. Year to date, looking at our league, we are hitting .259, 326 on base too. It's pitching very good this year. 382 league ERA and a 1.40 whip. That's what the league is doing through 82 games. That's it from Pittsburgh. Thanks for checking it out. We'll see you next time. All right, folks. The Diamondbacks, they put up a struggle. They won Game 3. They had a lead 4-2 in Game 4 at home. It was looking great in the desert. Pirates, a little too much. Came back, won that game 5-4. Win the series 3-1. This stuff kind of happens. Diamondbacks were overmatched, and we're trying to get it to 5 games. I love the grit and determination. But the Diamondbacks are 3-6, hitting .245 with a .404 ERA. And the clearly superior Pirates are now 5-4, statistically much better than their record. They're hitting .304 with a team ERA of .324. Thanks for checking it all out. We'll see you next time.